Dr. Khehlelezi is my hero because, first of all, thank you so much, my brother, for gracing the Hustlers Corner platform with your presence. On this platform. I think we did an interview sometime early last year. We're just coming out of a COVID-19 lockdown. So, and your success is an inspiration to a lot of spiritual people who are afraid to market themselves out there. For me, Dr. Khehlelezi is one of the people that has decided to use the internet to his advantage and promote his traditional healing talents. And that's why he's successful, because he's not afraid to market. Guys, Coca-Cola is still marketing today. It's a company that's been around for over 100 years. They're still marketing till today. That's why most of my videos, you'll always see more fire. Most of my videos, if not all, you'll always see me wearing local brands. I'm promoting everybody. I'm playing my role in being African and being intentional about living this thing, speaking this thing, drinking this thing, screaming this thing, dreaming this thing, being about it. A lot of us talk about it, but we are not about it. We're not about that life. Some of us are about that African life, and we are here to make that mark. We're here to play our role. We're here to run as far as we can so that we can pass on the baton to the next generation. And for me, that's what Dr. Khehlelezi is doing in the traditional healing space. Because a lot of traditional healers, the mindset that people have is Dr. Khehlelezi has broken that type of mindset to say, no, we are here. We are healing people. We've got results out there of people who are saying we've healed them. That's what we do. And there is a African traditional process on how do you become a traditional healer. Other people by your twasa, other people is a calling, but there's processes. You must consult with the elders for you to end up becoming either inyanga, sangoma, traditional healer. They differ. And I think one day we will get into that topic and that conversation. But on the platform, on the Hustlers Corner, we've had some amazing people who have come in to come and share some spiritual knowledge as far as traditional healing is concerned. We've had we've had Bishop Maponga, Joshua Maponga. Thank you, sir. We've had Gogo Skhotheni. We've had Gogo Dineo. And we've been learning a lot. And I do know that abantu abaningi, they're used to criticizing. People, if you are not willing to be criticized, you're not going to make it. The reason why Dr. Khehlelezi puts himself out there, he's not only marketing his businesses, but he's also sharing light around traditional healing in South Africa and what it means. You don't have to be somebody who believes in it. You can be somebody who believes in Western medicine, Western doctors, and that is your cup of tea, and that is great. But there are other people out there who practice what about Dr. Khehlelezi are doing, which is African traditional healing. And I'm glad that now there's more and more of traditional healers, Nyanga, Nezangoma, that are coming out, that are marketing themselves, that are sharing knowledge around this space, that are teaching us a lot of things that we don't know about our cultures. And a lot of us, we've grown to be accustomed to, Western lifestyles. But I think the more knowledge we attain, the more knowledge we get as far as traditional healing is concerned, the better for traditional healing as an industry, but also the better for us as Africans, the more we get to be more and more in touch with our roots. We're not saying everything they say is correct. We're not saying you must agree to everything they say, but we're just saying, be a sponge, be somebody who's always willing to learn from anybody. I'm willing to learn from everyone. I'm not only willing to learn from people that we are all used to, that we are always learning from online, or people that are a certain type of, I'm willing to learn from everybody. From a homeless person in the streets, from somebody who's unemployed, from somebody who's doing well, from somebody who's qualified, somebody who's not, from somebody who's broke, or somebody who's successful. I'm willing to learn from everybody. After all, I'm an African, and I think that is a beautiful attitude to humble yourself and approach life with that humility to say, I am willing to learn. So Dr. Khehlelezi Skhotheni, as a Mahasla, we appreciate you for that incredible episode. If you haven't had a chance to check out Dr. Khehlelezi on the Hustlers Corner, go check out the episode right now. Flaming, blazing, amazing. And when he says things like, Abo, what you would consider 6 million so rich to you, To me, it's nothing. I've got 3 wives. I've got businesses that I run. I've got debts and bills that I'm paying every month. I think other people are so quick to judge and quick to jump in and say, 6 million, ngenyanga, 2 months, ingane kuye yahlanye le grootmane hayi. Guys, sihlukene sonke, we are all different. If your bill a month is 4,000, somebody else's bill a month is 20,000, and somebody else's bill a month is 50,000, and somebody else's bill a month is 100,000. I mean, I once heard one of the interviews that Casper Nyoves did, and shout outs to Casper for being one of those hustlers that I also show love to and I respect for his hustle, his moves, and the way he's built himself in front of our eyes. I'm so proud of him. I'm also inspired by him. One of the interviews he did, I think it was on the road to filling up one of the stadiums. I don't remember actually which stadium it was, and I don't actually remember what interview platform he was. But he said something along the lines of, it costed him millions to fill up those stadiums, and that he was in debt while people are thinking he's making so much money. And on top of that, he's got bills. He says his bills a month are over 500,000. I think he said something around 700,000. Don't quote me on this one, but yeah, said something around 500 to 700,000. So when Dr. Khehlelezi says his bills, 6 million for him, you know, it's something that he spends in 2 months. It's because he runs a lot of businesses. He's got pharmacies, unesgodlo sakhe, he's in KZN, he's in Johannesburg, he's always up and down in my flying machine, in my aeroplane, seeing clients. All those are costs, all those are expenses. All the employees that he has to pay every month, all those are expenses. So when somebody says, my bill a month is 3 million, don't come out and say, how you are uzositshela mang, because manje so calculator is kwama senye indoda. Thank you, Dr. Khehlelezi. Siyabonga.